the president doesn't need a cognitive test. That is not my assessment. That is not my assessment. That is the assessment of the president's doctor. That is also the assessment of the neurologist, who has also made that assessment as well. And you've heard us say this, and I'll reiterate this, the president's doctor has said, if you look at what this president, the president who is also the commander-in-chief, he passes a cognitive test every day, as he moves from one topic to another topic.
What?
Yeah.
What is really your Fokios and Fokaramas? I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you do everything I told you to do at the beginning of this video. Follow me on all these platforms right here. Don't worry about the spelling up there. It's supposed to be spelled like that, all right? Check me out on Rumble. It's spelled like that. Yeah, y'all saw that intro there, right? I mean, y'all, come on, man. I mean, y'all, if you just gotta, the neurologist, did they give him a BIMS? No, they didn't give him that. They did not want to do a cognition test on Joe Biden. Are you serious? Oh, that's because behind closed doors, he does just great. I mean, but for some odd reason, he's sharp behind closed doors, but in public, well, anyway, here's the folks. Here's the folks, people. The fundamental, come on, man. I'll give them true international under pressure. I mean, what? So he's cognitively declining in front of us in public, but behind closed doors, it's all a trick. He's very sharp. Anyway, President Biden doesn't need a cognitive test. Y'all heard her just say the White House top spokesperson said Wednesday after the chief executive joked that his doctors think I look too young upon his return. There is nothing different than last year, the 81-year-old president said at the afternoon event focused on policing and crimes. He brushed off public concern about his age, and he also seeks a second term. He said, everything's great, Biden added. The more than 2-hour-long medical appointment was conducted by a team of 20 doctors who all lied, who determined the president is so mentally sound that no test was needed. Y'all, do I even need to tell y'all anymore what this report is saying? They're telling you, the American people, do not believe your own eyes. When Joe Biden goes, that's stuttering. That doesn't mean nothing is going on up there, cognitively regarding like dementia or pre-dementia or anything like that at all. That's just him stuttering. When you talking to dead people and you forget the day that your son passed away, when you lie and say that your son, when you say that your son lost his life in combat when he died as a result of, complications of cancer, what? That's stuttering? Right when he got pissed off because her report said that he is an elderly man with a bad memory. And then he comes back around and tries to defend that. And in the process of defending that, calls somebody else another name. And it right after that. I get it if you go like this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just say if I mess up a name right now, if I say, Hillary Gaines, not Hillary Gaines, Riley Gaines, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He don't even correct it. He just keep going like he got it right. What in the world? The president doesn't need a cognitive test. This is not my assessment. That is the assessment of the president's doctor. That is also the assessment of the neurologist. Y'all seen the Gene Payette said. He passes a cognitive test every day. Show us. Let us have some open questions and all that that's not already pre-written, and y'all already get him all prepped for it, for the questions going to be asked, so he'll know how to answer. Do that. No, he was just on Seth Meyers' show. Seth Meyers wasn't throwing no questions out there for Joe Biden. Everything was almost closed-end questions. Means if you just say, hey, so you feeling good today? Yeah, I feel great. You couldn't ask him no open-end questions to make him expound upon it because you would be able to see whether or not he can pass a cognitive test. Y'all, I'm not saying this to hate on Joe Biden. I really am not. But being in medicine for so long, I direct over multiple facilities, and a lot of our facilities consist of nursing homes or what they call skilled nursing facilities. There are people in there that have cognition issues. I have teams of people that we with doctors, with nurses, with speech pathologists, especially speech pathologists. I would love, you know what? I would love to have any of my speech pathologists from Chicago all the way down to St. Louis. If I ever had y'all on a call and had y'all look at some of the things that Joe Biden do, I know that my speech pathologist would say, yeah, he's definitely a cog patient. I mean, he might be able to function, do certain things, but he definitely got something going on cognitively wise. That's great. And here's my other thing too. Y'all don't even know. Y'all, reason why I know this stuff is so crazy, you wouldn't even know so much of this if you weren't in medicine, okay? Most of the time, for example, if a patient has something going on, guess who the doctor passed them off to? Psychologist, physical therapist, occupational therapist, speech pathologist. So let's say, for example, in Joe Biden's case, if you really want to know what was going on with Joe Biden, well, Tara, the doctors know. Y'all can say what you want to. The doctors pass them off to other people. Not saying that these doctors don't know what they're doing, but I'm just saying right now, I'm calling them out. But some of these could be like my colleagues. Bull crap. Absolute 100% bull crap. We get things every day that come to our facilities that say patients suspected of AMS or what we call altered mental status or something like that of the sort, especially when they claim that Joe Biden had a TIA, right? So what would happen is that they will send them somewhere and they would have somebody who specializes in dealing with people with cognition, like a speech pathologist, examine them, run them through different cognition tests, and then they score them. I would love to see if he scores on these BIM tests and these different tests that these speech pathologists have him do. I would love to see how he does cognitively versus a team of 20 doctors, and all of them said. You mean not one of them said, hey, I've seen some videos, and I am a little concerned about how he doesn't know where he's going, and that is a little concerning. Or how he has to have cue cards with everything, or he just can't speak freely, or he always have to read from the teleprompter. See, ladies and gentlemen, reading from the teleprompter doesn't mean that you know what you're talking about or you know what you're saying. You're literally reading from a teleprompter. Like what I'm doing to you guys right now, I'm able to fly off the dome and talk to y'all freely just like this. I don't have to have a script or something right there up in front of my face to go, guys, the state of Florida, FOIA of OMA training certifications, they have to have approximately a completion time of 2 hours per segment, and it's required. You know, I can't be right here reading, and you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to, a lot of times you don't have to do that. Not saying that presidents don't read from a teleprompter, but to be able to freely speak, to show us that you know what you're talking about. Like there's a difference between being able to preach and quote scriptures versus you actually knowing what the scriptures mean and being able to expound upon the scriptures. I don't think he can do that. I don't think he can do that. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. From this person right here, we just want to call them DB. DB from California said, Ty, do something just for the sake of all of us, just for fun. Can you give one positive thing about Joe Biden? And better yet, if you wanted to get some type of knowledge from Joe Biden, what would you ask him? One thing that I say me and Joe Biden probably can hit it off on is ice cream. I'm not saying it to be funny at all. I will go to Joe Biden and I will say, Joe Biden, out of all the ice cream you've eaten, what is your favorite one? And if Joe Biden is able to remember what his favorite ice cream is, I have to go check it out. But if Joe Biden in the White House ever see this video, I don't know if you know this, but from one ice cream connoisseur to another, if you ever in any place where there's a Kilwins, Mr. President, I would advise you to go to a Kilwins and try the New Orleans Praline Crunch. Oh my God. There you have it. Told y'all I can be cordial. I mean, I don't hate the dude. I'm just calling out crap that I see. That's it. That's it. Y'all, have y'all hit that like button yet? Make sure you do it right now. Hit the like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. I want to know what y'all think on this. Do y'all think that these doctors are just a bunch of paid off political quacks who passed him just because? Because we seeing it with our own eyes. We see it, y'all. Or is it just me? Is it just me? Hit that like button right now. And don't forget, please share this channel with someone. Get in your phones. I don't care. Maybe at work, tell somebody about this channel, and absolutely 100% when they do subscribe, tell them to leave a comment on any video and say, hey, my friend told me to subscribe to your channel, yada, yada, peanut butter, right? Please do that for me, y'all. Let me know what y'all think it is, because I'm Ty Smith, my Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.